Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SAS College Rugby League live stream coverage. I'm Savannah Tafalevi. And I am your commentator for today. So let's just review the first half. Otahuhu are finding joy, I think, with a quick scoop out of the dummy half and finding corner with kicks, aggression, and line speeders winning OC in the ruck. They just need to stay disciplined and make sure that Westlake are out of the red zone, really. And I'm going to welcome my commentary partner, Troy Hardy, to the commentary booth. Sorry, a little bit stressed there. Hi,
yeah,
Troy.
Relax. Yeah, look, from my perspective, in the first 25 minutes, it was interesting to see Westlake, kicked early a couple of times, trying to turn the big boys around. They've certainly got pace around the park. They are pretty strong on getting into their shape early, but trying to contain the middle of the ruck with the big boys rolling down. And as you saw, just on half-time when a couple of the big triggers were pulled with the big running front rowers, they were just bending the line time after time after time. So the next 25 minutes is going to be very telling. I think hats off, though, when you look at the scoreboard, they've scrambled really well on the defence. They've contained the score line to where it is at the moment. And let's hope they can maintain that sort of urgency around the park for the next 25 minutes, because I think the Otahuhu lads, they've certainly got enough weapons across the park to start unloading some size.
Yeah, truly agree there. I think that Westlake do need to stay a little bit longer into Otahu's ruck just to stop the big boys from getting a roll on and getting momentum there. So just whistles up, underway now for the second half of the CRL College Rugby League match between Otahuhu and Westlake boys.
Move now! Here we are.
Big shout out to our associated sponsors, Hayden and Rollett, and brought to you by our major sponsor, SAS Sporting Apparel.
Massive hit up by George Smalley there. There's been some great hits by Otahuhu today.
Go, 2. 10, no! 10, no! 10, you'll never square.
Penalty
Inside
called
the
there.
10.
Here we are. What we got? Out. This way.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, from around the world. Here we are at the SAS College Rugby League, brought to you by the ARL and our live stream partners, Ctas.
Okay, boys, what about here? Hold, wait for the tap, wait, go.
Well, Savannah, I think the Westlake boys will be trying to build a bit of pressure here.
Yep. Westlake do need to match OC's aggression here. I think in the first half they managed to build a little bit of aggression, but not enough.
Put them down.
Okay, men down, that's 2. Go. That's 1.
David
Okay, movement now. Yeah, hold, move.
goes down. Isaac Lutu finishes the tackle there.
Play on.
Little grubber kick cleaned up nicely by Otahuhu Zion Toke. I think I saw in the first half, Troy, their line speed was a little bit too slow for Westlake. What are your thoughts on their line speed or defense here?
Probably, there are only a couple of lapses that I picked up, and that's where it costed. Oh, it's out over the sideline. On their kick and chase, they proved that, it was one of their probably key strengths. They're turning the big guys around and getting into shape really quickly to try and keep them up there. But, as we said earlier, that last part or the last passage in the first half, the big guys were just getting a roll on. It was very, very hard for them to stop them,
Okay, boys, here we go. Take it, come, boys. Here we go. Front rows in now. Second rows. Wait. Lock in. Half you over there. Okay. All in
Waiting now for the scrum to pack down Otahu's ball.
Out!
Zion again with the runaway here. What can Otahuhu do? Passes back to Zion. And it's going to be called out by our touchies.
We're out here.
TJ, the match manager over there. What a striking look. What a strike. I can't even get that out. He's got me tongue-tied.
Quite a bulky guy over there in the blue jersey. And Vigo also works with us at our Hey, Troy. our ref
Does
for
he?
today.
I've never met the guy.
Lock him.
Yeah, no, it's good to be, with some of the staff down here today. TJ on the match management and Vigo taking the centre with the whistle today. And if you're wanting to be a referee, log on to aucklandleague.co.nz and you'll find the links through there for becoming a referee. Back to the action.
Smalley there, finishing the tackle, heading back now. Westlake's out the dummy half. Simon Philo with the big carry here.
Showing good wrestling in the tackle too. He had 2 on him. Look for a quick play the ball.
Jaden out to the left here. What can they do? Looks for the corner.
Advantage. Unlucky. He was slipping, but you got him. You still got him. Slipping, but you still
Referee
got him.
says that's too high.
Okay, what we got, boys? What we got? Huh? Okay, wait for me. Wait for me. Okay, when you're ready.
Be interesting to see what Westlake
Wait for the
decide to
tap,
do
boys.
here.
Hold. Go.
Cruz Lassen.
Okay, movement now. That's what.
David offloads it. Back to Tom Massey here.
Hold. Okay, release him forward. Hold. Go. That's 2.
It's open.
Finau waiting for confirmation now by the refs, and that is a try to Westlake, their first try of the game.
We can get on the SAS College Rugby League replay here. So good strong tussle in the play the ball area. Quick play the ball. As you can see, an offload here to the runner just off screen as the cameraman caught up. So dummied, stepped. The defender there fell over. He went through the 4th one, no problem. Referee Rasmussen right on the line. Checked both sides. And ladies and gentlemen, try. Westlake on the board.
Kick to come by our half Wade Jansen from Westlake now.
Well, Savannah, I think the Westlake boys would be very happy with that.
Yep. I think the coach told him to come out firing.
It's good to hear the crowd in the background, giving them encouragement.
Scores now 8-6 to Otahuhu. Back to the middle now for restart of play.
Okay, Tommy, run out here. Boys, time your run.
And we're off.
Movement now. Here, hold. Hold. Go. That's 1.
Jaden out from dummy half here.
Okay, release him now, 11. Here, hold here.
Westlake will be desperate for yardage
he's bobbled
here.
it.
And he's
What a
lost
shame.
it, yes. Now it's going to be a handover to Otahuhu now.
Now, just on that bobble, we had a wee bit of a bubble on the scoreboard there, and as the 2 points on the conversion was waved away, and the score stands: Otahuhu College on 8, Westlake boys 4.
Okay. Here we go, boys. Take this, go. Second row is in. Lock in. Hold there, half. Get in, George.
Otahuhu feed the scrum.
Okay, ball in now. Out!
Westlake going to have to work overtime now on the D, and they should take some pride from the last few moments of
Smalley to the
play.
size here. It's now handover back to Westlake. Westlake on the left edge here.
Release him now!
Taken by Finau Paia.
Hold. Go, that's 0.
Out from dummy half. The markers there have gotten that.
Okay, move now! Here.
They'll be looking for a quick play the ball by David, but unfortunately unable to get that.
1.
Great Dummy showed and go and put the gas on.
Here, hold. Go. That's 2.
Jaden out from dummy half to take that carry there.
Go. 3. Move now. Thank you. Hold. Go. That's 4.
Jaden again out from dummy.
54. No!
Tackle finished by junior R4. Little grubber kick here. And it goes out.
20 minutes time, boys. Big pass, big pass.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're live this weekend. Massive game of the round. Root Rooster, Point Chevalier up against Glenora, and we'll be live streaming from 2 p.m. on Saturday. Curtain raiser kicks off at 12. And that'll be a great game as well. Mount Albert up against Papakura Seagulls.
Go.
George Smalley. Awesome carry there.
Here we are. Hold. Go. That's 1.
Oh, great footwork.
Okay, release on.
Jacob Samuela with that carry there. Little footwork there showing.
Thank you. That's 2. Off him now, 4. That's 3.
Just off camera there we go. We've got some great shape out here. I think they're all lining up to have a go now, Savannah.
Movement now, 11.
Junior R4 with the big carry there.
Go. 4. Chases it, George.
Great catch.
Great.
What a try.
William Sorpaya, winger for Otahuhu, got that try on the left there after that catch on the full. Troy, what do you think?
That's excellence and execution. And here it is now in the SAS College Rugby League replay. Have a look at this. They knew that there was a move on. They must have practiced this at training. Great kick up, great run through, basically caught it straight on top of his breadbasket and waltzed his way through to the try line, and look at the grin on his face. That's not a mouth guard, that's teeth. He's very happy. You're listening to a wee bit of the chatter here, Savannah, as the boys are going back to the kickoff. They're going, yep, they were really pleased with that one. And they'd certainly stacked that side, the left-hand edge. It'd be the left-hand side, eh? Yeah. Okay, so we'll throw that in for you.
Yep.
They'd done very well. There was great try by Otahuhu College. And with the kick to come, the boys, as they were heading back for the kickoff off screen, were very, very happy with that. Having a look now at the Westlake boys off screen, bit of a conference going on down there. They're coming in tighter to the circle. They're going to have to come back and double their efforts as they get ready for the restart of the match. And he's hooked that away to the left of the upright of the Hayden and Rollett bolster. And the score, Savannah, is
12-4 to Otahuhu.
Don't forget, we're live streaming every Wednesday, 4 p.m, and we'll be bringing you the game of the round. And we've got a number of matches right through to the end of this school term. So plenty of rugby league action, live league action coming to you, not just every weekend, but also every Wednesday.
These Westlake boys should get up on Dean now. They want to stop those roll-ons and the momentum for those big boys in Otahuhu now. Looking at that big carry by Isaac Lutu. Same thing again, then line speed, just need to get a little bit faster off it.
Okay, release them. Here, hold.
Misi Kupa.
Hold. Go, that's 2.
Smalley to junior, R4.
Movement now. Here we are. Hold. Hold. Go. 3. 10. Don't go over the top next time.
Oh, flat pass. Play on.
Joshua Lowe with the fend off. Fends off 2. Still going. See what the refs call here.
By blue. You locked in the tackle. Okay, when you offload it. Okay. Knocked on first and then by red. We have a scrum here. Red ball.
We'll be picking up a wee bit of audio there from our referee today, Viggo Rasmussen. He is not shy of having a wee bit of a chat on the field.
Okay, boys. Here we are. You ready? Come, boys. Come on, Oates. Hit in. One hit in. Okay, half you're there. Okay, ball in now. Out! Play on.
Pause out.
No, that's fine.
Oh,
Will cleans that up.
Okay, release them
yeah, it went
now.
backwards.
Here we are.
Westlake would dearly love to get a try on the board here.
Yep.
That's one. Movement now!
A lot of wanting up stuff from the ruck.
Here, hold.
Probably need to be a wee bit more creative. Here, this could be the opportunity.
Play on. Chases are good.
Kicked early.
Thanks. That's
So it's sort of been a common thread, Savannah, throughout the game. You know,
Yeah.
the guys have been looking to, I suppose, turn the Otahuhu pack around and play them down inside their territory.
Please, you got that, Mark? Thank you.
It's a bit of a shout from the crowd.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, boys, let's go. Let's go.
Big, strong crowd down here too.
Okay, hold half. Wait till 13's in. Okay. 13's hidden. Hey, George, get your head in. Okay, ball in. Out. Ah, move 6 now. Here,
Morning
hold.
with that carry there.
That's fine. Hold. Go. 1. Movement now. Move 12. Here, hold. Go. 2.
Smalley.
Ah!
Tackle finished by Kale Maxwell.
Play on, that's 0.
And the ball will be turned over now to Westlake. See what they can do here. They'll be
Yeah.
desperate for another try to just match the lead of Otahuhu here.
7.
Gifted this opportunity, so
Yep.
looking to demonstrate a wee bit of patience and build some pressure.
Kale. Still going.
Okay, George, now move. Here, hold.
Jaden looking to the left.
2.
Back into the middle here. Number 12. Simon Philo.
Release
Down
them
now.
10. Here. 3.
Davids.
Play on.
Oh, he's got the break.
Wade Jensen. And that is
Great
a
defense.
try. Is it? No. Still a little bit short there. Jaden up from the dummy.
Shooter, you offside. Just a fraction early. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I was going to say it's all on out wide, but the referee did blow his whistle.
Yeah.
Inside the 10, and it's a 10-meter penalty. Okay, boys. 9.
Got a
Just
penalty.
wait.
Yep.
Okay, when you're ready.
So we
now.
Penalty
really
there.
need to do something constructive with this 6.
Move now! That's one.
Back to the left. Cody Talua.
Oh,
Attempted
strip.
strip there.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
See what the ref has said.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 in a row. They don't want to sacrifice a third. Someone will get binned.
When you're ready now, sir. Oh, you've got to be right there.
Westlake spending a bit of time down here in Otahuhu's territory.
Play on.
Great slip through.
Great try. Just see the number there just to confirm who scored that one. And it's going to be
Let's see the action replay here by the SAS College Rugby League Shield. And going back, Savannah's looking for the number. Here we go. Came in off the wing. It's just the camera angle. Don't be shy, you're allowed to talk.
unable to confirm that one, but it's either Will Fawi or Nathaniel Tuano in the left wing is there, I think. Sorry
And he
about
went
that,
through
guys.
untouched, so that's shaping up to be a little bit of a cliffhanger here. Obviously, the kick's going to be something they'll be focusing on way out there on the left-hand side. Or is it the left-hand side? Oh, I've got to stop doing that, Savannah. Here we go. Oh, it's off the upright. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. Well, we've got a game on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know, bro. I'd say about 5.
Put it into the microphone. Well done.
Oh my god. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the score is now 12-8 to Otahuhu.
Nah, yeah, you're probably like a step.
Now we're just waiting for the restart back at halfway.
Maybe a step too early. Where you going, Mike?
Not much on the clock too. Well within inside, a good 10 minutes of action, and a try either way. So Otahuhu will be desperate in regards to keeping the roll on. They've certainly got enough class across the park to be able to smash another try home. Westlake, however, may burgle another one and could steal this at the end. Let's see how we go. Oh,
Move him now! 11!
solid D there, stopped in his tracks.
Go, that's one.
Just Cypher feed out down there on the second tackle now.
Hold. Go, that's 2. Move now, nothing! Yeah, hold.
Elijah Ponton.
Hold. Go.
Boots it.
He's inside. He's inside.
It's been the strategy all day, and they've done it very, very well. Just kept turning the pack around, driving the ball back down into Otahuhu's territory.
Nah. We're playing on a rugby field here, okay?
See what he's checking
And there's
out.
not enough conclusive evidence that there was
The referee, you might be picking up some audio
and I
there.
don't have a full touch button, so I can't rule on that.
I think the question was it a 40-20?
Oh, yeah, I know. Hold there. He's going off. But we're coming here. We're coming here. Here we are. Yeah. Here, boys.
Still chatter there.
They're having a look, and what they're having an explanation and the conversation about Savannah, and this is from an old head. They're working out the different metrages because the lines are painted for a rugby union field, and the referee will make the call on that one as opposed to having 10-metre segments. We've got a 22 here and a halfway, and I think that's about the only lines that are painted on the field. So apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen, viewing here today. It's part of the action playing college rugby league, because we have to share some of the rugby union fields. And here's Otahuhu now, bringing it out from inside their 30. And Westlake boys are inside the 10. Really not cup of tea they'd like at that point. So she's a short kick to the touchline. Somebody caught that out the back of us. A few of the crew here laughing.
Okay. When you're ready, go.
And here comes the big unit rolling in. Straight through the D. He's gone. Looking for an offload. It's there.
On him.
Again.
Going back into the inside.
That's zero! Move!
Asitangi down in that one. It's the
He's
big
backed
guy
up.
again. Yes, Sione Moriarty there.
Siane's played some big minutes today.
Okay, move now. Open. That's 2. Go.
Westlake boys will be desperate to keep Otahuhu out. Little dink through. He needs to power. He's patted it over the dead ball. You can almost feel the sigh of the diffusion of pressure.
Yeah.
Wow, what a run that was. Fantastic. Just love the college rugby league.
It's a 4-point ball game now. We're running out of time for the Westlake boys, so see what they could potentially get out of this set here.
Good.
Knock on. And it is. They get the get out of jail card.
Something Westlake would have wanted. Waiting for the scrum to pack down now.
Yeah, we're up here, we're up here, we're up here. Hook eye on me. Yeah. Okay, take the scrum. 2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Lock the scrum in. Here we are, half there. Okay, fall in. Whoa, 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 head in, fall in now. Hold, out.
Westlake's last chance, maybe.
him now, George, off him. Hold. Hold.
He fell over himself on the way back. Strong defense. He's still wrestling it there. Oh,
Oh, it's Kale Maxwell. See what the ref said. Is that a
Okay, I've fought
yeah,
now.
penalty
ref-
call?
referee's right on the spot. He's telling him to play it there. I don't think there was any malice in it. Yeah, that D's just driving him
Yeah.
back. 5, 6, 7. He's offloaded.
Guys, held. Listen to my call. Held. 3 there.
Something we mentioned earlier, Westlake do need to improve on their line speed, something that Otahuhu is displaying right now.
Hold. Okay, off him now. Hold here. Hold.
Marcus are doing a great job to shut down Westlake.
Go. That's 4. No.
Kick early again. This is their last.
Cleaned up nicely by Zion Toke. Taking up the first hit up from the back.
Movement now.
They'll look to try and force an error here.
Go. That's 1.
Great hit by Simon
Look at
Filo.
that big hit. Still
Yep.
going back.
Hold here. Hold. Hold.
Toke.
Okay, off him now. 16, move. Hold.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, Otahuhu College 12, Westlake Boys 8. Now stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Savannah's going to catch up with a couple of the captains as she works out to the field there. We get our remote camera and our third cameraman involved. And he's just giving us a wee bit of a grin now. Fabulous to be down here and hosted by the Otahuhu College at their home ground. And what an exciting match today, you know, up against Westlake Boys. Westlake Boys got to commend them on their strategy today. You know, not the biggest team in the competition and certainly not the biggest team here today against Otahuhu. They kicked early, tried to turn the pack around, play it down inside their territory. They had good speed around the park, and where they could, they defended as hard as they could. They showed a lot of heart. A couple of times there during the passages of the game, some of the big boys got a roll on with Otahuhu, and they bent them a few times in the centre of the park, which gave them the opportunities to put tries on the scoreboard. Westlake, well done. However, they don't get the chocolate fish today, and Otahuhu certainly show that they've got enough power across the park to be a threat to any of the teams inside the SAS College Rugby League. As you can see on the screen there, Savannah and our remote camera guy, Joseph, is heading out now. We're going to catch up with the captains, and young Corey Ross is back with us for a few moments. He's been working diligently over there in the ARL mobile office as we now get a chance to throw to Savannah, and we get to talk to a couple of the captains there on screen. You can see the boys are always good commentary, camaraderie, relationship, mateship. Nearly if I was playing a game called Battleship. There we go, just trying to fill in, and we're going to throw now to Savannah as we go live to the captain of the Otahuhu College team.
I'm joined here by George Smalley, captain of Otahuhu. Puffed out, how do you reckon you guys went today?
No, first of all, I want to give thanks to God for giving us a good game, man. Yeah, it was pretty good out there. It was tiring.
And great aggression showing through the team. What else could you say about what you guys did?
Oh, no, it was just me in contact out there. It's good. It's good.
Thanks so much, Willie. Good luck for the rest of the game.
Cheers.
Season. Joined here by David Toya, captain of the Westlake Boys High School. Unfortunate loss for you today. What could you say about the boys?
Well, yeah, it was a good physical game. I just think they outnumbered us. Yeah.
Showed a lot of heart in the second half.
I think our boys just stood up, and yeah, I think we really wanted it, but got shot at the end. Yeah.
Well, thanks for everything. Thank you for your time today. All right, I'm just going to do a little quick interview with our match manager, TJ Ashford. TJ, what could you say about college rugby league so far?
Yeah, no, it's an awesome spectacle. Today's game was actually pretty good too. So I love doing this kind of job, and anything to promote rugby league in New Zealand is good. And I love how we can live stream college rugby league as well. It's good for the game. So.
What could you say about our talent pool in the college level so far?
It's massive. Just even with match managing, I was keeping an eye out there, scouting around, and anyone out there, there's always rugby clubs near you guys to join up. So yeah, Ellerslie Eagles, for example.
About that, could you tell us a little bit about your form with Ellerslie Eagles this year?
Yeah, both topside and reserve grades doing really, really well at the moment. And look, it's a stepping stone. We did quite poorly last year, and it's about building blocks moving forward for our club. And look, we're taking the steps in the right direction, and we're sitting where we want to sit at the moment, which is in the top 8. And I think we're sitting around 4th place for both sides. So yeah, we're comfortable.
And last question, what could you say about our ref, Viggo Rasmussen?
Young Virg, he did a good job. There was a call there towards the end. I think it was a 40-20 call, but in his defence, man, I think it's lined out with 22-metre lines as well. So quite hard for him to make that decision. But look, if there's any good promotion for Viggo, he's coached some of my games before, and he does an awesome effort. And if I had to ask for a ref personally, I'd definitely ask for Viggo. So yeah, he does a good job every now and again anyway.
Thanks, TJ.
Yes.
All right, everyone, that's all for your SAS College Rugby League coverage for today. Catch us next Wednesday, same time again, at aucklandleague.co.nz.
Live league action. In 2018, the Auckland Rugby League is putting the game in your hands. Never miss a hit from New Zealand's premier rugby league competition. To get the inside edge on where you can watch the action live and free, hit up aucklandleague.co.nz. Live league action. aucklandleague.co.nz.
Hi, Andy Hay here, Head of Coaching and Development for Auckland Rugby League. Big news this week, it will be the first ever training camp for the Auckland Vulcans. It will take place on Sunday the 1st of July, and it will be hosted at the home of the Vodafone Warriors. For any further details, please contact us at aucklandleague.co.nz.
Oh my
Some
dear.
of the hits in this one. Here.
Love the college rugby league.
Williams again leading the way. Murray getting involved as well. They come back towards the middle of the park, and guess what? Another big hit. Knock on, so what a hit there.
Love the college rugby league.